Just a quick disclaimer before the video starts. Even though I'm cosplaying as a female character, please note that I use gender-neutral pronouns. Remember, cosplay has nothing to do with someone's gender identity, and please respect everyone's pronouns. But let's start the video. Hey everyone! As you can see, I'm in REM cosplay, and today was gonna be my first makeup tutorial. Lots of people on Instagram have asked me to do one, and I just borrowed this cosplay from my friend, and I thought maybe it would be nice to do a cosplay makeup tutorial for it, so let's start. Also, I'm gonna just do like this half of my face because I'm lazy and you don't see like the other half of my face anywhere in this cosplay. And I think this would also be a nice opportunity to see like before and after, and like for tutorials you also just need to see how to do it on one side and then apply it for the other side as well. So let's get started. The first thing I do is like clean my face with a makeup wipe or just like any wet tissue. It just feels nicer to like apply makeup on. Lamb. Next I'm gonna put on some foundation. I use this one from Catrice. I have a very white skin tone, so I have like number 10. I'm gonna put it on my hand. I'm gonna use my foundation brush and just put it everywhere. Next I'm gonna put on this what's it called? Concealer. Sorry, I haven't cosplayed in a while, so also from Catrice. And yeah, just gonna put this like on some red skin spots to like cover them up. Also under my eye bags to conceal them. This looks so unprofessional, oh my gosh. You won't see this anyway, but I'm just doing it for the video because I feel more comfortable like that, not looking that ugly. Next thing, we're putting on powder. I use white powder by Maybelline. Put it all over my brush. So now off to the eyebrows. I use a normal eyebrow brush to just like brush them upwards, which makes it easier to cover them up with glue. This time I'm not doing this side because we won't see it anyways. Alright, I'm just using normal glue. Some people have these fancy purple glues, which are supposed to be better for coverage, but I don't have that fancy type of stuff. Just going over it a few times and then like clean up the rest of it with my finger so it doesn't stand out as much. It doesn't have to be perfect at first because we're going over it with this a couple more times during the makeup routine. Next thing I'm gonna be using is this white face paint right here. And I'm just gonna put it on the spots where I want to put my eyeshadow on to like make the colors more vibrant. After doing this, I will use the NYX Ultimate palette, and of course I'm going to be using blue shades, which will be these two probably, maybe some of that. I'm just gonna like start with the brightest color. I'm gonna use this one first and like apply it to the intersection of my eyelid. I'm just gonna cover everything with that color first so I can get a good base. So the color transition to the darker shades looks nicer afterwards. Also gonna apply the same color on the underside of my eye. Then we're going off to the darker shade, which will be this one. I'm gonna start using it from here. Also up here, so it gets a bit closer to the eyebrow. And also under my eye. It looks like this right now. And I'm just gonna take a second and go over my eyebrows again. Looks so messy right now. Like cosplaying is all about believing in the progress. Or like trusting in the progress. I need my mirror. So we're going for the darker shade, which will be this one. And just doing the same thing again, but starting a bit more on the outside. time I'm gonna use the smaller end of my brush. Put it in the same tone and just go under my eye. Like following the natural shape here. Like get this cute under eye effect later. It doesn't look nice right now, so I'm just gonna use the brightest shade again and go a bit under my eye again to like blend it in. This looks better now. So now I'm just gonna use the darkest blue shade. Also using this end of the brush again and go in directly under the waterline. And then blending it in. Then I'm just gonna use my blending brush again. This right here looks a bit weird now, but I can try covering it up a bit more with lighter shade. It's just because like covering my eyebrows with glue, like when the colors get on the glue they look a bit more darker, but it's not too much of a problem. Editing is always your friend. Okay, so after finishing the base makeup for the eye with the eyeshadow, we're gonna use some highlighter. And I have my highlighter palette here. This is my baby. I love it so much. From Essence, I don't know if this brand exists outside of Germany, but it's a very cheap brand, but usually very good. This has different shades of like pastel colors. And I'm gonna be using this shade of blue and this shade of blue. So we're starting with the lighter shade again. Just gonna flip my brush to this, like, there's the blue side I just used and there's an unused side, so let's just switch it. Just applying it at the inside of my eye and also down here where we used the white base to make it even more highlighted, because we all love a good highlighter. Like this already is bright enough, so let's just leave it at that. We don't necessarily need any other shades. So first let's just blend in the highlighter we just applied. And now I'm gonna try applying eyeliner while recording. This is a new thing for me, so let's just see how it goes. We're just starting at the corner of the eye by drawing a line. And then we're starting like here and connect them together. Like that, and then we fill in the line. Also gonna like make a line from here to there, because I'm gonna put on some fake lashes later, and this is gonna be a nice base to like not make the eyelashes stand out too much. And now we're gonna connect the line to the bottom of the eye. Let's see how my eyebrow has dried. I think this is fine, so I'm gonna put some powder on my eyebrow now. Just using this brush that came with the eye powder with the powder. Just putting it over the eyebrow, which we glued down, so the concealer stays on better. Always like just feel it. If you still feel the hairs, then you probably need to put on another line of glue. One more layer of glue, sir. I think I want more highlighter. So let's just do it again, and this time I'm gonna be using the white. Like, there's two types of white, and this one is like a colder shade. But I'm gonna use the brighter white now. Trying to find a good angle to see myself and also the camera. Just gonna be putting it in the same spot again. My video cut off for a second because I ran out of storage, but basically I just put another layer of glue on my eyebrows after putting the white powder on it because I felt that there was still some hairs like not covered, so I just went over it again. And now we're gonna put on some mascara, and I'm using Lash Sensational from Maybelline. They're not as smooth now because I already put some on earlier this morning when I had stuff to do, but doesn't matter because we're gonna put on fake lashes in any second anyway, so also the bottom lashes. Alright, looks way better with these bad boys. I think I can do my eyebrows now. So I'll just go over it again with the white powder at first. Make sure it's all set. Also sorry for the strange cuts in the video, I just keep running back and forth to my bathroom to get new makeup supplies. But first we're gonna put on some concealer. Good, I had to sneeze but my makeup's still on. Let's continue. Gonna put it on a bit like that and then letting it dry and continue with the makeup, and later gonna put on some camouflage coverage to make sure it's all covered. But for now, let's get some fake eyelashes. Hell yeah! I know most cosplayers won't agree with me on this, but I rather use natural looking lashes instead of big fancy ones, so I'm gonna use these now. Also my eyelash glue, which I got from Focus, which I got from Catrice. Lots of eyelash glues that come with the eyebrows in shop aren't that good, so maybe you just need to buy a new one. And I can totally recommend the one I'm using from Catrice. Gonna put glue on the eyelash. I think it's done, so let's move on to the bottom lash line. Next thing I'm gonna do is put on some glue on the bottom lashes. Have this one. I like those best because they're like... Hello. Don't follow. Because they look like the most natural to me, so let's just put on some glue. I'm gonna do this off camera for a second because it's very hard to get these done with just a weird angle on the wet mirror. It's so much easier to do it with both hands, so now that the bottom lash is put on, I'm gonna do my eyebrow. I use this camouflage coverage thingy from Catrice because it's very good at covering up eyebrows. Also trying to blend it in a bit upwards because it's so white from our powder which we use. I think this should be okay. So now let's start with some fancy stuff. So I like to use a bit of a blue eyeshadow under here because I'm gonna apply some glitter to make it look cute. So going in with this shade. And we're gonna blend it in. Now I'm gonna get some blush. This one, gonna sense. Put it on my blushing brush. Blushing brush. Say that 3 times now, I dare you. Can't really see it on camera. The contrast looks so nice from the blue to the pink, but I don't think it's really visible on camera, but... Alright, I'm gonna get some glitter now. This is the glitter box I'll be using. Glitter Cosmetics. Bought this on Amazon. Gonna be using these colors here, which is a pretty blue. I have this brush here and I got some glitter glue, so I'm gonna just put some of it on my brush. Dip my brush into the box of glitter. Oh god, oh gee, oh no. And the glitter is set. So next thing I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'll be using my face paint palette again, and I'm just gonna use the blue shade from here. Now we're gonna be using this bad boy again, just to get the color started. Alright, now that the eyebrow is done, I think I'm gonna be using some more blue to connect my eyebrow to my eye makeup. And now we're gonna be doing nose contouring. Hell yeah! So the people who follow me on Instagram know that I have like a very special type of like doing my nose contouring, which I just drew inspiration from RuPaul's Drag Race from some people. First on, I'm just gonna get some white face paint again on my brush. And then I'm just gonna draw a straight line down my nose in the middle, like starting at the tip. Blending it in. I have my other palette, also from Essence, and I'm just gonna do the contouring on the outsides with this shade and maybe also go in with that shade, if it's not dark enough. Alright. This side is a bit darker because I didn't expect it to be that color, to be that vibrant, the colors, because I normally use my another palette, but I ran out of it, so I was using this one for the first time. I'm gonna blend it in here a bit because it's too dark compared to the other side. And we're also gonna put some highlighter on the nose to highlight the tip again. Gonna be using the white one again. Going over it very lightly with no pressure. And now we're gonna do some contouring. I got my contouring brush and my palette, I don't know. I'm German, don't judge me. Going in with the same shade as we did for the nose contouring. Blend this in a bit. And we'll also do like some contouring around here on the cheekbone with the same shade again. I'm gonna just put on some more blush because I'm still not very like happy with it. There should be more. There could be more. Last bit, I'm just gonna do my mouth. I'm just gonna use like this brush that I used earlier for concealing my eyebrows because there's still concealer on it, and just put it on my mouth as a base coverage. Now we'll be going over it with this one, also from Essence. It's like a natural shade. I'm just gonna apply it on the mid. And then just spread it like that. I also have this color, which is like a dark red, and we'll also put some of it in the middle of our lips. Also use this one again, and I'm gonna be using the red one and just put it on my lips. And then we have this like shiny gloss, just put it on the lips. I have this white highlighter here from Catrice. Just like put some of it on my chin. And on my cupid's bow. My nose again. And also on my eyes. And over here.
Just want
to get this cartoonish glow effect. I'm gonna put a bit on my forehead too, because I just always do that. And I think it's time to put on the wig. Gonna fix this off camera in a second. And we're finished. First makeup tutorial. I hope you liked it. It was very messy, but everyone needs to start somewhere, and have a nice day.